Six. Their head coach in his first season.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you who knows something about the floor covering business. We specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us.
At this time, we ask everyone in attendance to please stand if you are able.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden death. Atlantic Medical Imaging is a world leader in coronary CTA. We have the largest case experience in coronary CTA anywhere. With a supporting staff devoted to your dignity and health, our board-certified radiologists are dedicated to bringing you the most advanced medical imaging in the world. Call the imaging experts at 609-677-X-ray and visit us on the web at atlanticmedicalimaging.com. Atlantic Medical Imaging. Experience you can trust.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
South Jersey's positive radio station is Pop FM 99.9, Power of Positivity, with local news, weather, and events in Gloucester, Salem, and Cumberland. Streaming online at popfm999.com. On Pop FM, you have the power to keep it positive.
We are a family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lavari Field on the campus of St. Augustine Prep for another edition of Playoff Baseball right here on the Hermits Broadcasting YouTube channel. Today we are bringing you the semifinals of the NJSIAA non-public A playoffs as the 2 seed, 20-6 Prep, take on the 6 seed Eagles of PVI, who come in with a record of 13-6 in the regular season. Coach, Hermits coming off that nice win against Notre Dame back on Saturday, 4-1. They hope to keep that up today. They played well that game.
Yeah, like I said, the bats were silent for, like I said, they had a rough patch the last 10 days of the year. So whether it was the pitching was bad one day or the hitting just wasn't there, it was good to see them kind of put it all together. They only gave up 1 run. Now, if you watch the game, you know that it wasn't exactly like Notre Dame didn't have their chances. They got a couple tough jams. LeVar got a tough jam. Vanesco got a tough jam. Weingartner came in 6th, got a tough one, and then worked himself into a little bit of trouble with some walks. But they only gave up the 1 run. They only gave, scattered 4 hits. So they're playing a little better. You look for them to continue that today.
Yeah, looking at the bracket, Paul the 6th coming in with a nice run so far. They came in as a 6th seed, beat Camden Catholic in the first round, then a nice upset in the second round, beating Donovan Catholic, who was the 3rd seed. That was a surpriser. We were coming into this game probably expecting Donovan Catholic to be playing today.
Yeah, sometimes like a lot of these teams up there have these, conference tournaments or Shore Conference tournament, Ocean County tournament, all that stuff. So they use their I don't want to say their pitching staff is more strained. And I don't want to say that because Paul Six, I don't want to blame it just on that. Paul Six is a very good team with a coach that's been around a long time. He's been at Hamilton for years, Paul the Sixth. But I wonder if that factored into it. But yeah, it was a big upset win by Paul Six. But I mean, they're always a dangerous team. Even a couple years ago, back in 2018, when the Hermits won the state championship, they were down 2-1 going into the 6th. So no matter what Paul Six record is, they're always going to play you tough. They always got some talent on their roster. Yeah, we did see this Eagles team earlier this year, back on May 1st, when the Hermits beat them 6-0. So these teams are familiar with each other coming into this game. And they see, as we see Ryan Weingartner warming up on the mound right now, he did pitch that game, went 2 innings, no runs allowed, 3 strikeouts. So these teams know each other. Yeah. So you figure both pitchers that Paul Six is going to see today is ones they saw in that same game. Last time it was Gaines starting and then Weingartner coming in for the close. With Vanesco not able to pitch today, so the pitch count, he's most likely going to, if you're lucky enough to win, he'll start in the South Jersey final. You expect the second pitcher today to probably be Gaines. So same pitchers that they faced in Paul Six, but just different order.
Yeah, looking at the game back against Notre Dame, it was Vanesco went 4 innings, Marco Lavari went 2 innings, C.J. Fury went 1 inning, and then Marco Lavari went 1 inning, and then Ryan Weingartner finished off those last 2 innings, but he's going again today because that pitch count stayed pretty low.
Yeah, only through, I don't know if you remember exactly, it was high
30s.
Yeah, high 20s. So, and with the 6-out save too, when he came in, there was runners on second and third and no out. So. We'll see how he responds today, but he's a gamer. He's one of those kids. Just give me the ball, let me play. He'll be fine. It reminds me of it was Chris Morgan a few years ago. They had some injuries, and then he helped lead them to pretty deep run in the Diamond Classic and state playoffs with by basically just being that workhorse.
That first pitch in for a strike to number 4, John Ornsby, who's leading it off today for the Eagles. Weingartner's got some nice stats so far this season. 12.2 innings pitched, as that one's fouled off. 1 earned run, 15 strikeouts, 7 hits, and 9 walks. He's had a really nice season. A lot of times, not starting that often just because he's been great in the field.
Yeah, they really haven't used him too much because they haven't had to. They're throwing Vanesco or Gaines in the big games. You save his arm. You let him play defense at short, which is where he's going, to college for. And then they just bring him in big games. Like obviously in the blowouts when they're some of these Cape Atlantic League games are not as close as they could be. You don't need him. So he doesn't have the most innings pitched, but he's been extremely effective when he's been on the mound.
Ball there to Ornsby. 1-2 count now. Ornsby hitting .370 on the year, 11 RBIs, 23 runs, 1 home run, and 10 stolen bases. He's also pitching today. He's one of the PVI's main pitchers. We'll talk about that a little later when he gets on the mound. But he's definitely been one of their star players this year. Here's the pitch. Strike there. Called. Strike 3. Ornsby goes down looking. A quick strikeout there for Weingartner.
Yeah, that's huge. That's where the Hermits almost shot themselves in the foot against Notre Dame was leadoff guys getting on, specifically leadoff guys who work walks getting on. So it's good. Great job by Weingartner there to get the strikeout, start the game strong.
That first pitch a little outside to Mike Lucarelli. Batting second today. Plays shortstop. Lucarelli hitting .370 on the year, 12 RBIs, 1 homer. As that one is in for strike 1. Starters for the Hermits today in right field, Josiah Ragsdale. Center field, Brady McKenzie. Left field, Kyle Neary. And then in the infield, Jack Peacock, Ryan Taylor, Bryce Oliver, Jackson Vanesco. Behind the plate, Austin Sofran, and of course pitching, Ryan Weingartner. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. Be a 3-1 count now to Lucarelli. Paul Six looking to start this game off strong. Here's the pitch. Little inside, ball 4. Lucarelli walks with 1 out in the inning. PVI is able to get a runner on base.
First baseman Declan Williams.
Like I said, we want to avoid those walks. That's where the Hermits get themselves into trouble. But Weingartner's, as a pitcher, he's fastball heavy. He's just going to blow it right by. He's got a good amount of movement on it too. His off-speed pitches aren't as outstanding as his fastball, but he'll use it to pretty good effect to keep batters off balance.
That first pitch to Declan Williams in for a strike. Williams definitely been probably the star hitter for the Eagles so far this year, hitting .383, 13 runs scored, 24 RBIs, and 3 homers. He leads the team in that category. One of the many juniors that this Eagles team has. Here's the pitch. That one's called in for strike 2.
Instead of using that off-speed stuff to be pretty effective, they're looking at that fastball, and he's able to glide that one in there for a strike on the inside corner.
0-2 count now to Williams. And he's going to call time. Looks like Lucarelli was going to run on that pitch.
Yes, I guess he thought Weingartner was taking a little too long, decided to call time. Although you wonder if that didn't tip their hand, like you said. Runner on first, started sprinting towards second.
Williams was major in PVI's second-round win against Donovan Catholic, going 1 for 2 with a homer and 3 RBIs. As that one is a little outside for a ball. It'll be a 1-2 count now. As Weingartner will throw back. Hermits have done a great job on the defensive end really this entire year, not forcing a lot of errors, really making teams have to earn their runs.
Yeah, and it's a staple of a lot of Hermits teams, a strong defense.
That one's low. Lucarelli's going to get there, and he will get in. Throw does get into the outfield, but McKenzie's able to get to it. So Lucarelli will not advance, but he is able to steal second.
Yeah, it seems like they had a couple games this year, the Hermits, the defense kind of failed them, but overall they've still been pretty good. You know, the Clearview game, Clearview came out strong, but they had some errors in that, but we can pick it up here today.
2-2 count out of Williams. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one off. Still 2-2. And that one is grounded to Peacock at third. And he is going to tag Lucarelli out. Able to get the lead runner there. 2 outs now in the inning. Smart play there by Peacock.
Yeah, I mean, really just bad base running by Paul VI. Peacock made the nice diving stop. He held it, but, you know, wasn't sharply hit. The guy, you know, Paul VI's lead wasn't that far. Secondary lead wasn't that far off. He wasn't past Peacock. He was only maybe 10 feet in front of him, so he started to run when Peacock already had the ball in his hand.
Yeah, it looks like he thought probably was going to get by Peacock, but he was able to get it.
Yeah, it's there. You just kind of got to freeze and wait till he throws the first if you want to try and swipe that bag.
Swing and a miss there for strike one from center fielder Ryan Rumsey.
Yeah, but not to take away anything there. And even though I think it was a base running mistake, it was a great play by Peacock. Did the right thing, ran him back, didn't throw the ball around, got the out, and held the runner from going first. If there was a better rundown, he could have taken second on that.
That one is hit lightly. It'll go foul. And that's definitely there. Just able to get the lead runner now. You know, your PVI, you're going to need to hit one to the gap to score this run now.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if Peacock's not aggressive there and he doesn't go run right at the runner, sometimes you can get in that rundown and, you know, if you start running more towards third, the guy that's caught between second and third knows that he's out, but he's just trying to occupy the defenders for enough time for the guy on first to take second, and then you take the out, and it's like, okay, you know, no harm, no foul.
Yeah, or to possibly cause some chaos.
Yeah,
you know.
so there's a good job there by Peacock.
0-2 count now, as that one is in the dirt for ball one. Rumsey hitting 352 on the year, 13 RBIs, 17 runs scored, and 12 walks. He got the win against Donovan Catholic back last Saturday. Fouls that one off. Still be 1-2. We see Weingartner. He's one of those pitchers that likes to work pretty quickly. He gets through innings, not a lot of pitches thrown. It's definitely been his specialty just because he throws a lot of strikes, uses that fastball a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot of time in between pitches either. Reminds me a little bit of Mike Vistoria, who was a pitcher here a few years ago, went on and played at Maryland. His games were fast.
Swing and a miss there with the curveball. Rumsey strikes out. Weingartner gets through this inning rather easily. And the Hermits get through the top of the first scoreless. We're back to the bottom of the first as the Hermits bring out the bats.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want.
We're back here for the bottom of the first. Score is still 0-0 as the Hermits look to start this game off strong. Coach, You saw earlier that it looks like our lacrosse team has a big game today.
Yeah, they had a big win against Bergen Catholic the other day, right here at home. So now they head up to the number 1 seed, Don Bosco. I mean, Don Bosco is going to be a tough team to beat. They're undefeated, number 1 in the state. They beat a lot of those teams up north, but I mean, the Hermits got a strong defense. They're going to try and probably keep it a little low scoring, take their time on offensively, and try and make it to the state final.
Yeah, best of luck to them.
Yeah, Marengo did a good job the other day keeping down Bergen Catholic's best, offensive player in check, kind of tracked him around all game. So I'm sure he'll have his hands full with Don Bosco's top 3 attackmen later today.
We'll be making sure to pay attention to that one.
And we also have an update from Pennsauken. So Eustis is down 1-0 in the bottom of the first. So Red Bank scored 1 in the top of the first. They lead 1-0. So I don't think they're throwing Salmato today. I think they're saving him for the South Jersey final.
Yeah, if you're the Hermits, you're ready for whoever comes to you. But I'm sure you're rooting for Red Bank a little bit there in that game.
Yeah, regardless, you'll play anybody, anywhere, anytime. But it's always a little easier when you're on your home. And if it's Red Bank, if Hermits are able to win and Red Bank wins, you're able to host that game as opposed to going on the road.
1-1 count out of Ryan Taylor. He showed bunt on the first 2 pitches. He's been the leadoff for the Hermits all year, hitting .439. 17 RBIs, 30 runs scored, 17 stolen bases, leads the team in steals and in hits. It'll be a 2-1 count to him now. Here's the pitch. That one is in for strike 2. On the mound today for the Eagles is number 4, John Ornsby. 23 innings pitched, 14 earned runs, 10 hits, 40 strikeouts, and 25 walks in the regular season. As that pitch is high for ball 3. Full count now to Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor doing a good job of just taking pitches. He's a leadoff guy, trying to get on any way he can. Seen as many pitches as possible.
It's been his specialty. Full count. Low, ball 4. Taylor walks to start off this inning. He'll definitely be a threat on the base path.
Yeah, so we'll see how Ornsby's move is. He's got the lefty. You got the lefty on the mound, so you wonder if he'll be able to keep Taylor a little close to first. Like I said, the Hermits like to play a little bit of small ball, so you wonder if they're looking for a bunt, maybe a hit and run, maybe a stolen base. See what Coach Bailon decides to go with here.
We saw a lot of that against Notre Dame. But yeah, lefty pickoff, you always got to be careful of that. They're tricky.
Yeah, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. I mean, got the leadoff man on, nobody out. You don't want to get caught in a rundown here.
Austin Sofran up now, hitting .345 on the year, 19 RBIs and 17 walks.
Yeah, started to offer to bunt there, pulled it back when it was a ball. I think Sofran might have just been throwing the fake bunt out there just to see. I'm sorry, Taylor, but throwing the fake bunt out there, see a couple pitches here. I think Sofran was looking to bunt that.
I did see him bunt against Notre Dame in his first at bat. He was able to move Taylor over. He shows bunt again. Ooh, and the catcher throws back. Taylor gets in, diving. That was just keeping him on his toes there, probably.
And then was in for a called strike, even though Sofran pulled back his offer. So
maybe a 1-1 count there. Yep. 1-1 to Sofran. And call time. Start. He does that a lot.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a Sofran at bat without a time called.
Ornsby deals. Here it is. No, he's going to throw it back. You saw that lefty pickoff move. It, tricked me there.
Yeah, I mean, Taylor took it. So he wasn't stealing, but he started to take that extra half step over. If Sofran is going to lay the bunt down, he started to get that secondary lead, and he realized it's throwing over.
It does make steals harder too, because you got to wait that extra split second to make sure he's going towards the plate. Yeah, look at that leg. 2-1 count now to Sofran. Here's the bit. No, he's got Hornsby throws back again. Definitely trying to keep Taylor there at first base. He does like to run a lot. Playing shortstop today.
Yeah, I mean, one of the fastest player on the team, probably the fastest kid in South Jersey, maybe one of the fastest kids in the state.
And there you go. He does go there. Sofran bunts. He gets it down. And that is a good bunt. He might get there too. And no, he is out, but Taylor is able to get to second. Good, nice bunt there by Sofran.
Yeah, I mean, they just got him. There was a good play there. Good play there by Paul Six's pitcher to get the ball over to first baseman, get the out at first. But, I mean, that was about as perfect a bunt as you could do for the sack bunt. There was no shot at sack, especially with Taylor running, and he almost beat it out. ideally, you're just getting the runner over, but in a perfect world, it's first and second, and Sofran almost got that.
Now, perfect opportunity to score a run here as Ryan Weingartner comes to the plate. Been one of the best hitters for the Hermits so far this year.
I suppose I have to amend one of the comments I made yesterday. He was giving me crap for calling him not the fastest kid in the world. He says he can keep up with Taylor. So I said his base running was more instinct, which it is.
Maybe we'll need to have a race later.
Which, yeah, he's very good at. But he's telling me he's faster than I made it seem yesterday. So I got to correct the record.
Weingartner hitting 300 on the year with a homer and 22 RBIs. He's done a great job in that 3-hole. He basically hasn't moved all year. Yeah, 1-1 count to him now. So the Hermits do a great job with this against Notre Dame, where they're able to, like when runners are in scoring position, able to hit them in. That's really why they beat Notre Dame, so they were able to prevent Notre Dame from doing that. They got a couple jams where the bases were loaded, and they were able to get out of it. As Weingartner lines that one into center field, nice hard ground ball there. Taylor will score, and Ryan Weingartner has himself an RBI single in the first inning. Hermits up 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, it was yesterday. McKenzie, I think it was, had a couple timely hits. It was the same that they got get the leadoff man on, whether it's walk, bunt, single, whatever. Bunt him over to second, and then someone comes up with a timely hit. And this time it's Weingartner with the single to center field, and Hermits got a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, he just hit that ball hard. It hit off the mound. Shortstop was unable to get to it. Starters for PVI today. In the outfield, Justin Allen, Matt Vance, and Ryan Rumsey. In the infield, at third base, Sam Juckett. Shortstop, Mike Lucarelli. Second base, Elias Phil Passion. First base, Declan Williams. Behind the mound, Demetrius Fifis. And pitching, as we said earlier, John Ornsby. As Brody McKenzie comes up the bat now for the Hermits. McKenzie been another great hitter for the Hermits this year. One of the seniors, great leader. Hitting .429, 21 RBIs, 28 runs scored, 11 stolen bases, and 9 walks.
Like I said, the Hermits got speed up and down the lineup. Even the 3 and 4 hitters can swipe a bag as Weingartner goes there.
McKenzie's going to foul that one off, so Weingartner will go back to first. Be a 1-2 count now. Weingartner got a good jump on that one. He likely would have been safe rather easily.
Yes, I wonder if that was a planned hit and run, or if Coach Bailon just trusts Weingartner's speed and his instincts and just gives him the green light whenever. And so, he just thought he could swipe a bag, so he went on his own.
Here's the pitch. Off speed, high for ball 2. The 2-2 count now to McKenzie. Sound like a broken record saying this, but McKenzie's just been one of those clutch players for the Hermits so far this year on both sides, defensively and offensively. He's had a couple game-winning hits, nice catches.
Yeah, probably been their best defensive outfielder.
That one is a little low and outside. Ball 3 will be full count now to Brody McKenzie. Hornsby's pitch count up to 18 so far. Weingartner threw 21 in the top of the first.
It's 3-2 count, only one out, but if Weingartner tried to steal earlier, you wonder if he'll try and steal here, make something happen.
He won't, but that pickoff was close.
Yeah, Hornsby was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Still full count. Here's the pitch. Weingartner goes. Swing and a miss. McKenzie strikes out. But Weingartner will be able to get into second.
Yeah, showed off that speed there. Stole it back pretty easily, but...
Oh, but no, the umpire will be calling batter's interference on McKenzie, so Weingartner is out at second. And that'll finish off the inning. That's unfortunate. Looks like they were calling batter's interference.
Interesting. I didn't see it. I was looking at Weingartner slide into second safely. So I can't say that I saw it. Maybe during the commercial, I'll pull up our YouTube stream and kind of rewind a little bit. We'll see what our thoughts are on that.
That will do it here for the first inning, and we'll be back for the top of the second. Hermits are able to score, and they're up 1-0 here in the
family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90%.
We're back here for the top of the second in Richland, New Jersey. Hermits able to capitalize on a nice walk there by Ryan Taylor. Ryan Weingartner hits him in, up 1-0 now as the Eagles looking to respond. First pitch, high and away for ball one. Swing and a miss there for strike one. Nice pitch there by Weingartner to number 14, Matt Vance.
It's a good thing Weingartner seems, it's early in the game. It seems like he's throwing at full power after that inning. Because a lot of times you'll have a courtesy runner in high school. So, he was on second. Not only is he not taking a courtesy runner, he's stealing because he's got the speed and the jump. And, he stole second and then with the batter interference and ended the inning. So it's a good thing that, he's not laboring after that.
And a nice off-speed pitch there. Vance strikes out swinging, and a quick out here for the Hermits. Weingartner looking sharp so far.
And so far, making the coaching staff look smart by giving them the start today.
Yeah. Number 26, Sam Juckett up now. The junior hitting .250 on the year with 9 RBIs and a homer. Swing and a miss on that first pitch.
Weingartner, when he's the most effective, he's just blowing the fastball right by guys. Right on the corners. He's painting each side.
That one's a little outside for a ball. Be a 1-1 count now. Weingartner deals. Here's the pitch. In for strike two. Weingartner did a great job just getting ahead of the count so far, making these batters have to fight back, putting them in tough situations. As almost able to get Juckett there, but good plate discipline, holding back, check swing, a ball. So it'll be a 2-2 count now. Paul Six had a nice season, coming in 13-6. They struggled in the beginning, but they really got hot near the end of their season. As Juckett's going to float that one into right field, and it will get down for a single. Ragsdale will get to it. But a one-out single there for Sam Juckett.
Yeah, it just took what Weingartner gave him. He wasn't catching up to him. He missed it was behind on the first two pitches when he got behind with 2 strikes, and that time he just kind of made enough contact, kept his hands back, just drove it into right field, and got himself a single.
Number 33, Justin Allen, now up. Hitting .300 on the year with 9 RBIs. Looking to see if Paul the Six can put up a run here. He fouls that first one off, out of play. A 1 count now. Here's the pitch. Off speed, in for strike one. Strike two, excuse me. 0-2 count.
Yeah, good job getting ahead of him. See if he can't finish this one with a strikeout.
And we'll see Weingartner throw that off speed every now and then. It kind of catches you off guard just because he throws that fastball so often. Good block there by Sofran. Be a 1-2 count now. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. Seen so far, making a couple nice blocks so far. It's not easy on a hot day like this playing catcher. Got all that gear on, but he's playing well.
Yeah, it's up at 90, I think, at the first pitch. It'll dip down a little bit as the sun sets, but
as that one is low for ball 3, it'll be a full count now. Great job here by Allen to fight back into this count, into this at bat. Excuse me. As he's going to ground that one, and it will get through. Allen has himself a single. Juckett will stay at second, but 2 quick hits here for PVI with just 1 out in the inning. Haven't been hitting the ball too hard, but they are just able to make contact.
Yeah, both of them. I mean, that was just perfect placement right up the middle. Taylor able to get there. The earlier one, he just floated it out into right field. But you're going to look for Taylor to be aggressive here. I mean, you got the 8-9 hitters up next. You're going to want to get out of this with as little damage as possible.
The first pitch outside for ball 1 to the catcher, Demetrius Fifis. Hitting .250 on the air with a homer and 12 RBIs. Weingartner, another quick one. That one is popped up high. Near eyes charging, but McKenzie will take it. Good communication there by the Hermits outfielders. 2 outs now.
Yeah, that's what he needed. 2-pitch at bat, got the second out of the inning, then he got the 9th hitter up. You don't want to let him get on, because even if he gets on, it's either bases loaded or a run is scored, and then you got the top of the Paul 6th order. So look for Weingartner to be aggressive here, hopefully close this inning out, and then be ready to face the top of Paul 6th order in the 3rd inning.
That would be ideal. Elias Philippushin up now. That first pitch to him, in for strike 1. He's hitting .255 on the air with 11 RBIs, 18 runs scored, and 11 walks. As he fouls that one off for strike 2. Weingartner looking to get out of this inning. No damage done. PVI has been able to get 2 hits so far. 0-2. Here's the pitch. That one is grounded to Taylor at shortstop. He got it. He flips it over to Oliver at second. And the Hermits are able to get out of this inning with no damage done. The score is still 1-0. Great pitching, great defense. And we'll be back to see if the Hermits can add on to their lead in the bottom of the 2nd.
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance.
We're back here at Lavari Field for the bottom of the 2nd inning. Hermits looking to add on to their 1-0 lead, as Kyle Neary is going to lead it off here.
Yeah, another update from Pennsauken. It seems as they go to the bottom of the 2nd, Red Bank is up 3-0 on Eustis.
That'll be interesting. We'll make sure to pay attention to that one. Keep you live, give you some live updates. That first pitch to Neary is in for strike 1. That will be low. Ball 1, 1-1 count now to near eye. Hornsby out for his second inning of work. He threw 19 pitches in that first inning. Allowed 1 run. Here's the pitch. Off speed, high for ball 2. Connier have been one of the power hitters for Prep so far this year. Hitting 446 as that one's in for ball 3. Like I said, 446, 21 RBIs, 2 homers, 13 walks.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, him and McKenzie, Weingart are probably the biggest power on the team. Ooh.
False alarm there for near eyes. That one's in for ball 2. He thought that was outside. Umpire does not agree, so it'll be a full count now.
Yeah, you always want to have that confidence in saying that I think that ball was outside. However, you don't want to show the ump up too much. But
yeah, because now you get here where he's probably got a big strike zone here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Near eye strikes out. 1 out here for Paul VI. As Jackson Vanesco will come up now. Playing first base today, he pitched well against Notre Dame back on Saturday. Through 4 innings, just allowed 1 run.
Yeah, a lot of pitches in that inning. In that game, Notre Dame did a good job making them work. But like you said, just gave up only the 1 run. And in all likelihood, if the Hermits are lucky enough to advance past today, he'll be starting on Thursday.
That first pitch is in for a strike, so it'll be 0-1 count now. As Hornsby will step off. Just got miscommunication with his catcher. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there. Nice off-speed pitch. Vanesco a little early on that one. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one back. Had a couple of nice swings. Just gotta get on top of that ball. You know, Vanesco has a lot of power. Also has 2 home runs on the year. As that one is outside for ball 1. He's hitting 261 on the year. As I said, 2 homers and 27 RBIs. 1-2, here's the pitch. Grounds that one foul down the first base line. Nice crowd here today. A lot of parents from both sides showing up.
Yeah, I mean,
as Vanesco shoots that one into center field. Center fielder is under it. He makes the catch. And that'll be 2 outs here.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes you get these, South Jersey non-public A games, but as you know, there's a debate where the South Jersey line is, and they got to draw to somewhere to make the even amount of teams. But your CBAs or your Red Bank Catholics aren't or even your Notre Dame's not natural as a rival of maybe a Paul VI is, who a lot of these kids probably played a lot of travel ball against each other growing up.
Oh yeah, a lot of these kids probably know each other. That first pitch to Jack Peacock in for strike 1. Peacock hitting 289. As he's going to ground that one lightly to the shortstop. He's got it. Nice off-balance throw there. Peacock is thrown out. Quick 3 outs there for the Eagles, able to respond nicely. The score is still 1-0. We'll be back for the top of the 3rd right after.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a
We're back here for the third inning for more playoff baseball. PVI back to the top of their lineup as John Ornsby's going to lead it off here. He struck out looking his first time. That first pitch by Weingartner, low and outside for ball one. Weingartner's pitch count at 42. We're interested to see how Coach Bialo pays attention to that. Weingartner did go 2 innings last Saturday. So that one's in the dirt for ball 2.
Yeah, came in a big scenario, got the Hermits out of jam versus Notre Dame. So you figure, Gaines is probably up next if his pitch count gets too high, especially if it being a hot day.
2-0 count, here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. 3-0 count now to Ornsby. Likely taken on this one if I heard correctly from the third base coach for the Eagles. Right down the middle there, called strike 1. Third one count now, Weingartner deals. And that one is grounded to Oliver at second base. He's got it. He's able to make the throw over Vanesco. Quick out here for the Hermits.
Yeah, nice play there by Oliver. Again, getting the start today because Weingartner's on the mound. They move Taylor over. He'll start sometimes DHing because he got a good bat. But today he's getting the start at second base. And
yeah, of course, starting today. But he's that guy. He's a great guy that the Hermits have had off the bench. He's that guy you could depend on in the field and hitting-wise. As that one is popped up lately, Taylor runs all the way over to get it. And another quick out here for the Hermits. Exactly how you want this inning to go as Luke Raley pops out. Declan Williams now out for his second at bat. He got on base on a fielder's choice in his first at bat. If you remember, Peacock tugged the leading runner out. He got the first.
Oh, yep.
First pitch in for ball 1 to him. Hermits looking to get another quick inning here as Weingartner throws off speed there inside for ball 2, excuse me.
You can get 2 outs, no one on. Got to be aggressive. Let your defense make plays.
Nice fastball there, right down the middle for strike 1. Weingartner, it's hot out, but he's able to bring the heat. No pun intended.
Rip foul. Yeah, if you can get through today, you then set yourself up to let Vanesco start the next 2 games. And, Gaines, who, like I said, we might see in a closer-type role today, was very effective earlier in the year when the Hermits had their, big games against Spirit and Jackson spaced out. So,
off-speed pitch there, low. Full count now to Williams.
So if you're able to survive today, you should have all those guys ready to go. I wonder how many pitches they'll, all throw, or maybe you're planning on using Gaines in both games.
You're going to have all hands on deck. As Williams going to get a walk there before that championship game, assuming we're able to keep things going here in this game. Still only up 1-0. This is, PVI could change the momentum of this game in a minute.
Yeah, it's a big if, just kind of speculation on how they use their rotations because said anything can happen, especially looking at the Eustis score right now. The best team in the state, and they're down 4-0.
Yeah, that's interesting. They're undefeated in this year so far, 20-0 in the regular season, I believe I saw earlier. So, bit of a shocker there, but Red Bank Catholic came to play. As that pitch by Rumsey's fouled off out of play. 1-1 count now to Ryan Rumsey. Struck out in his first at-bat. Williams taking a pretty small lead there first. Off-speed pitch that by Weingartner. In for ball 2. Eagles looking to get the bats going here. 2-1 count, and that one's high for ball 3. Just got to settle down here for Weingartner. Got that walk the last batter.
Yeah, you can't be giving them free bases. I know it's their cleanup hitter, but
yeah, they're eating on his pitch count.
There's still no runner in scoring position. You want to be aggressive. You want to let your defense make plays like they have all day.
Now it's high, ball 4. Rumsey walks. The PVI now has man on first and second, as Matt Vance will come to the plate. He struck out his first time. Yeah, Eagles eating away at Weingartner's pitch count as well. We saw him pitch 2 days ago, so it looks like they're going to go talk to him now. But,
Yeah, Coach Bill Chalari makes his way out to the mound. The Hermits are very blessed to have at least two coaches on staff. I don't even want to say co-pitching coaches, but have a lot of experience. Coach Chalari is out there now, pitched at Duke. Recent graduate, I believe, 2016 graduate. And then you have Coach Mike Ney, who's been on staff since around 2014. He went to Buna, pitched at Old Dominion. I think won a junior college national championship. So it's a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge on the Hermit staff. And Coach Chalari just going out there trying to settle Weingartner down. Hopefully get out of this inning without giving up any runs.
Yeah, like you said, we've been paying attention to this Eustis game, but that game doesn't matter if you don't finish this one off. So there's plenty of time left.
Figure any fans watching want to know because
of course.
Paul 6 wins. They want to know if they're.
I'm saying like from a player's mentality, as that one is fouled off, popped up high into right field. Ragsdale's under it, and he makes the catch. And just how the Hermits wanted it, they're able to get out of this third inning. Still no runs allowed. PVI gets runners on bases again. Unable to capitalize. 1-0.
Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland. Family owned and operated for over 30 years.
We're back here for the bottom of the third. Hermits still up 1-0. Able to get out of another jam there. So far, PVI unable to capitalize on a couple runners in scoring position.
Yeah, similar to the Notre Dame game the other day. Hermits are letting some guys on, having some walk, flirting with disaster a little bit, but they're showing their mental toughness and getting out of the inning without giving up any runs.
Bryce Oliver leading this inning off, playing second base today. He's hitting .294 on the year with 8 RBIs, 12 runs, and 7 walks.
It's good to see him get the start today. I mean, sometimes coming off cold on the bench when they bring Weingartner into close, you're not in rhythm. It's the first time really picking up the bat, so good to see what Oliver can do today.
Fouls that one off. It'll be a 1-1 count now. Actually, 1-2, excuse me. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there. Ormsby strikes Oliver out. 1 out here in the bottom of the third as Josiah Ragsdale will come up now.
Right fielder Josiah Ragsdale.
Ragsdale, he's hitting that 9-hole this whole year, and he's done a great job. I remember you said against Notre Dame, he's kind of been a second leadoff hitter.
Yeah, it's like even if he's playing well, you figure he could move up the order a little bit. But like I said, I think Coach Bylund likes him there as he grounds it to short.
That one is the short. Ragsdale's got some speed and a high throw. He will beat it out. An infield single here for Josiah Ragsdale.
Yeah, good job there by the Paul 6 first baseman to keep that from being Ragsdale running to second or a ball going over the fence and just being awarded second there. But that's what I mean. Like, you got the speed from Ragsdale. He puts it in play. He doesn't strike out a ton, so he just put it in play to short and beat it out.
As top of the order is back up now for the Hermits. Ryan Taylor coming up for his second at-bat. He walked his first time.
I don't even think he took the bat off his shoulder his first at-bat.
I don't think he did, no.
Worked a full count walk.
Ragsdale's got some speed over there at first base, taking a pretty big lead. Good chance we could be seeing him running. Yeah, looks like Ormsby thinks the same thing.
It started to, when he started that pickoff move, Taylor started to slide his hand with the bat almost as if to show bunt. So I wonder if we'll have a bunt on here.
And you think you're Taylor, you're definitely, you're going to It's not a sacrifice. You're bunting for a hit.
I didn't do it that time, but obviously Hornsby is very aware of Ragsdale over at first.
Yeah, look at it, the stat sheet. Ragsdale has 8 stolen bases on the year, so he's looking to make it 9 here. Here's the pitch, and Taylor's going to pop that one out of play. And show bunt there, so. Hermits have 1 hit so far in this game. Actually, 2 hits, excuse me. So do the Eagles. 0-1 count now, Taylor. Here's the pitch. He shows bunt, and he's able to get it down. It's a nice bunt. Ragsdale will get the second. And Taylor on a bad throw will get the first. Ragsdale will get the third as that throw is bobbled. And the Hermits now have runners on the corners. Nice bunt there by Taylor.
That was perfect. He put it right out in front of the plate, went a little past the dirt. And like I said, he's one of the fastest players in the state, so he knows he can beat that throw out now. They listed as, scored as another error, and probably deservedly so, but you wonder if he would have beat that out if even if the first baseman makes the catch. But I mean, it's high school. Like, you know what I mean? Kids aren't professional fielders, so you just put it in play, let your speed make some plays for you, and all of a sudden the Hermits have runners in the corners with only 1 away.
Yeah, it would have been a tough throw for the catcher. I mean, looked like he was sitting down when he made the throw. The first bit, the pitcher was just unable to get to it.
Yeah, and like we said, it's a credit to Taylor's bunt. He put it like perfectly in between the pitcher and catcher, so he was pretty close to first by the time the catcher was even on the ball.
Austin Sofran back up now. He had a sack bunt in his first step back. Good chance we see Taylor steal here. 1-0 count. Taylor goes. Sofran shows bunt, but he pulls it back. He'll get into second standing.
That was an easy stolen base for Taylor there, and obviously no play was on. He just saw he was, they weren't really holding him on. He was able to get a huge jump. They weren't going to send Ragsdale on the throw down or anything like that. So chance for 2 here if Sofran can place a single in the right spot.
Looks like the infielder's coming in now for PVI. Knowing that there's possibility that Sofran could drop another bunt here. Maybe like a suicide squeeze or safety squeeze, whatever you want to call it. 1-1 count now. Here's the pitch. Swing and tip that one off. That'll be 1-2 now to Sofran. 2 runners in scoring position. Great chance here to add on to this Hermits lead.
And like I said, just got to put the ball in play. I mean, the infield's in, so you got a lot more holes, to get through. You put a little speed on it. If it's not right at a Paul 6 player, it's going to be through the infield.
Still 1-2. As Sofran calls time. Why not?
See, it's not a Sofran at bat unless he calls time.
Here's the pitch. High for ball 2. As the catcher thinking about throwing back, but decides not to. This will be a 2-2 count now to Austin Sofran. Great opportunity here to add on to this lead. Hornsby's pitch count at the 44. He got through a quick second inning, but he's struggling a little more here in this third. 2-2, here's the pitch. Sofran's going to pop that one into shallow center field. The ball will get down. Ragsdale will score. Taylor's going to also score a two RBI single for Austin Sofran.
I mean, that's the risk you run when you play the infield in. I know they're trying to prevent the Hermits from going up, another run going up 2-0. Ryan Weingarten's playing real well, pitching real well, so they wanted to keep the damage to a minimum. But if the middle infield is back, that's caught, and you're sitting there with 2 outs. So again, that also even speaks to how huge it was that Taylor stole second base. Because if Taylor doesn't steal second base, the middle infield might be back trying to catch him with the double play, and they make that caught right there, shallow infield. You're not even going to tag on that. So
you got 2 outs. Yeah. Courtesy runner for Austin Sofran, the catcher, Mateo Salvati, now at first, running for him. Ryan Weingartner back up now. He had an RBI single, which scored Taylor back in the first inning. So far, great inning for the Hermits. A 1 count to Weingartner. Swing and a miss on that one. Catcher throws back. Salvati's able to get back into first.
Yeah, any in these tough, close playoff games, any inning where you don't leave a 0 on the board is a good inning. So the fact that Hermits got 2 right here, build their lead to 3-0.
That makes life a lot easier for the batter, Weingartner, when he goes back on the mound. You don't have to worry about, you're willing to sacrifice a run now. As he's going to shoot that one deep into left field. Left fielder going back, and it will get to the gap. Salvati is going to
coming home.
Third. No, he's going to round third. And it's a bad throw. Salvati gets himself into second. Bad
Weingartner will take third on the throw.
GG Salvati will get home. And an RBI triple for Ryan Weingartner, or if they'll call it a double with an error.
Yeah, they'll probably call that a double, advancing to third on the throw or error. But yeah, I mean the clutch hitting, timely hitting, like you need. If he's your best hitter, he's your 3-hole hitter all year, you need those kind of hits. Like I said, that shortstop, who's pitching today, but that shortstop position, best hitter position, the Hermits have kind of had over the years. Like I said, Lavari before him, and before them, Josh Hood when they won the state championship. It's just so big to come up there with that kind of confidence that Weingartner is going to get it done. It just makes your lineup that much better.
Mason Dorsey will be running for Weingartner at third base. But yeah, that was just, Salvati, there was a lot of chaos going on there. Salvati didn't round second that quickly, so I didn't know if they were going to send him or not. But they did, and it worked out.
Yeah, I'll get him.
That ball was hit hard into left field. For a second, I thought it would have been gone, but was able to get into the gap.
Yeah, and I don't know the exact dimensions here, but it's a fairly deep park.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of home runs here.
Yeah. If you're hitting it out, you're really getting a hold of one. But again, I mean, it's little things going the Hermits' way. They had the infield in, the little bloop single, scored runs, and then Weingartner scored 2 runs, and Weingartner hits the crap out of the ball to the fence. One hops to the fence. Now he's on third with still just 1 out. So McKenzie again just got to put this in play. As Paul Six pulls their infield in again.
If you're the Hermits, I mean, you're the better seed in this game. You want to keep your foot on the gas. You kind of want to kill PVI's hope here, as that ball is going to get to the backstop. Dorsey will stay at third. Ball took a nice bounce. It would have been tough.
Yeah, it would have been close, and I think Dorsey made the right decision. I'm sure Coach Bailon was telling him what to do over there. It's 1 out. You know what I mean? Like, if there was 2 outs, send him, risk it, let's go. But 1 out, hopefully McKenzie's going to put the ball in play, and you're going to get that run without taking the risk of that quick kick.
Especially when you got one of your best hitters up. Fouls that one off. McKenzie struck out his first time. Looking to add on to this Hermits lead here. They're up 4-0 right now. Definitely been a highlight inning for the Hermits so far. That one is
a little high.
Ball 2, yeah, a little high. Be a 2-1 count now to McKenzie. Two one. Hornsby deals. Here's the pitch. McKenzie's going to pop that one up.
Yeah, right to the second baseman.
Second baseman's under it. He makes the catch. It'll be 2 outs now. It's not exactly where you wanted to put it, but got Kyle near eye up now, so you could still definitely get this run in.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good opportunity. Like I said, with the infield in, you just got to put it in play past the infield and you get another run. But can't really complain too much when you got 3 runs in this inning. Hopefully, Neareye can make it 4.
Neareye struck out his first time, as that first pitch is in for strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Neareye thought about it, but he decided not to, and it will be strike 2. 0-2 count now to Neareye. Runner at third. Hermits now 4-0 here in the bottom of the third. Here's the pitch. Fouled that one off.
Yeah, good job, Neareye, staying alive.
Yeah, it looks like that pitch was a little bit outside, but he did a good job just able to make a little contact, stay alive here.
Yeah, he's behind in the count, and he's got 2 strikes on him. He's just anything close, got to swing at.
Yep.
Especially with a runner on third, he can't go down looking here.
Still 0-2. Here's the pitch. And Neareye will pop that up into foul territory, and it will get down. So he'll get away with that one. If you're just joining us, we're here with the South Jersey Semifinals. In the non-public playoffs, Hermits up 4-0 against the Paul VI Eagles. The winner of this game will play in the championship on Thursday against the winner of Bishop Eustis and Red Bank Catholic. As that pitch is a little high for ball 2 to near eye. Excuse me, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Low, good plate this one by near eye so far, able to fight back into this at bat. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I mean, he choked up a little bit, had that defensive swing on, but did a good job to hold it there as he realized the ball was going in the dirt. Let the count even up in 2-2.
Here's the pitch. And near eye will ground that one to the shortstop. Not hit that hard. He will charge. And he is just out, almost able to beat that throw there.
Close play, double clutched a little bit, but he got near eye by about a half a step.
Eagles get out of this inning, but the damage is done. The Hermits put up 3 runs, now at 4-0. PVI is going to try to respond, but we'll be back here for the top of the 4th after these messages.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the.
Welcome back. So yeah, as we were talking about, the Hermits have faced Paul VI a couple times over the last few years. They actually, it was a really good game in the quarterfinals of 2018 when they beat Paul VI on the way to a state championship. We actually got a couple highlights here. So the Hermits were down 2-1 going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Kenny Lavari, who's is at Old Dominion, actually had a home run last night for Old Dominion. You can see him rip a triple here that tied the game in the 6th. They weren't able to get him in, but the Hermits were able to load the bases in the. Oh, help them find
we're back. Yep. Find
lost wallets.
Yeah, find some lost wallets.
Do a little bit of everything in Hermits Broadcasting. But, yeah, you saw in the highlights, Lavari hit the triple to tie it, and then bases loaded, hit by pitch for Kevin Foreman actually won the game for the Hermits.
Ryan Weingartner out for his 4th inning of work. His pitch count now up to 60. Leading off for PVI is number 26, Sam Juckett. He singled his first at-bat. Remember, he softly hit that one out into right field.
Ooh, just missed there.
Yeah.
The off-speed.
That curveball is a lot of movement. I don't know if that was a curveball or a changeup. It's hard to tell from here, but that was definitely a curveball. A little high, ball 2.
The scoreboard at the field had that as oh, there it goes. I was going to say he had that as only 1 ball. I was wondering if we got the ump's call wrong.
Juckett fouls that one off softly down the first base line. Excuse me. It'll be a 2-2 count now. Hermits so far, they hit the bats have shown up. The pitching's been good. I mean, it's all around.
Yeah, what you're hoping for now, up 4-0, you want. Oh, is that one high? Especially if you're facing the bottom of the order, you want to, the 6-hitter, you want to be aggressive. You want to get that quick inning for Weingartner. You want to see him go as long as possible because, again, we're coming back on Thursday. So even if you use, Gaines or Fury or Lavari, whoever after this.
Swing and a miss there. High fastball. Juckett strikes out.
But whoever you're going to use after this, you want them to be available for the South Jersey final. If you make it, you want whoever you're going to use next, because Weingartner's probably not going to be available. His pitch count's probably going to go over that starting. But whoever you use in relief, you want them to be ready for the South Jersey final, because no matter who you use in the South Jersey final, since there's 6 days in between that and the state final, is going to be ready for the state final.
Yeah, I don't see anybody warming up right now, so good chance we might see Weingartner in the next inning as well. As that one is hit hard and deep, but foul.
Yeah, way foul into the trees. But yeah, no, I mean, obviously they're not going to think about it now. But if he's at 66 pitches, you want to, if he can get out of this inning, by, without going over 75, and then if he can get out of the next inning without being over, 85, 90, you're saving that next guy who comes in an extra 15 pitches or so.
That one is popped up by Allen. Vanesco is under it at first. He makes the catch. 2 outs now. Hopefully another quick inning here for Weingartner and the Hermits. He's thrown a gem so far.
Yeah, like I said, he's been the closer all year. I was kind of surprised to come in today, look at the lineup sheet, and see that he was, getting the start. But
yeah, we were talking about it on Saturday. We were expecting gains, but yeah,
proven coach by alone, right?
Yeah. Dimitri's fifth is up now. That first one is called strike 1 to him. Fifth has popped out his first time. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Well, yeah, we were talking about, you were talking about that 2018 win earlier. These teams have a little history in the playoffs. They don't play each other too often, but
no. And even that was a quarterfinal matchup. The Hermits were the 2 seed that year, so it shows you that Paul Six was taking them the distance despite being, a big difference in seeds. It's playoff baseball, and a lot of these teams, especially non-public A, it's north or south. There's a ton of talented teams, so it doesn't matter if Paul Six is the 6th seed, the 7th seed. Notre Dame was the 10th seed the other day. Anybody can beat anybody on a given day. You got to make sure you show up.
That pitch is high for ball 2. It'll be 2-2 count out of Fifis. But yeah, you're playing. You got nothing to lose. You're the underdog in this game. You got to play. Play like this is your last game.
And I think baseball more than any other sport, the underdog can easily win.
Well, just because baseball is one of those games where just anything can happen. Your pitcher can have a bad game. Your hitters, sometimes the bat just hits the ball more often than some other times.
You get a bloop single here,
exactly.
Hit wild pitch there, and all of a sudden it changes the game.
David Hermit's been fortunate to have some great pitching so far today. As Fifis fouls that one off, it'll still be a full count. But you're the 2 seed. There's a lot of pressure coming in. There's a lot of expectations. The Hermits have just done their job so far.
Yeah. Nothing flashy. Only got 3 hits, but they got 4 runs. Like I said, making things work in the base pass, working the walk, using their speed to force errors.
As that one is just outside. Fifis will walk. And that'll bring in the 9-hole hitter, Elias Philippushin. Hopefully I said that name right.
Second baseman, Elias Philippushin.
Philippushin.
Yeah, we can always count on Willie to make sure that we got the pronunciations correct.
Courtesy runner for catcher Demetrius Tippis, number 23, Albert Thompson.
So you got a courtesy runner in for the catcher. You wonder if, as you assume he's got more speed or he got a decent amount of speed if he's the courtesy runner. So you wonder if Paul Six will get aggressive here. There's already 2 outs. Why not try and steal a run? If there's less outs, hey, you're down 4. You need to get a lot of base runners. But here, 2 outs, your 9-hole hitter up. I wonder if they'll try and be aggressive on the base paths.
1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Low, strike 1. Yeah, it's Albert Thompson, I believe. Yeah, it is Albert Thompson at first base. He took a pretty big lead there, the senior. He's pinch running here. 1-1 count now to Philippushin. That one is low for ball 2. Two-one. Here's the count. Here's the pitch. Excuse me. As that one is grounded hard to Vanesco at first. He's got it. Tags first, and the Hermits get out of this 4th inning. Still without allowing a run from the PVI Eagles. 4-0. Hermits looking to bring out the bats in the bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dr. Patel of Atlantic Medical Imaging. February is the month of Valentine's and also American Heart Month. It's a good reminder of the importance of monitoring yours and your family's heart health. Each year, about 1.1 million Americans suffers a heart attack. At Atlantic Medical Imaging, we perform a revolutionary imaging exam called coronary CT angiography, a dramatic breakthrough in the detection of heart disease. Coronary CTA is a non-invasive imaging technique used to visualize disease in the coronary arteries, the source of heart attacks and sudden.
We're back here for the bottom of the fourth. We share another scoring update. Going to the fifth inning, Red Bank Catholic still beating Bishop Eustace 4-0.
And I wasn't able to find an update on the lacrosse team versus Don Bosco. I know there were thunderstorms in that area, so I'm wondering if they're in a weather delay. Usually the Access Lacrosse guy who films it for the Hermits is pretty good at updating it, so I didn't see anything on there. We'll have any updates as we get them.
Jackson Vanesco leading it off for the Hermits as that one's in the dirt for ball one. John Ornsby out for his fourth inning of work. It's been an interesting day for him. That's his 60th pitch. Just the Hermits have been hitting him around a little bit, especially in that last inning.
Yeah, it's like, again, it's like timely hits. They only have 3 hits total, but he's walked a couple guys. Like I said, the bunts where the Hermits put it in play and then forcing an Eagles error costs him a little bit. So I don't know how many of those 4 runs are earned as Eustace. As Paul Six has 2 errors, but
2-1 count now to Vanesco. That one's low for ball 3.
Yeah, so he's not pitching bad. There was even borderline strike, but his catcher couldn't hand. You know, if he's not going to catch it cleanly, there's no way he gets that.
No, you're not going to get it.
That close call.
3-1 count out of Vanesco. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 4. Vanesco walks to lead this inning off.
Good job there by Vanesco to work that walk. I mean, high school, baseball in general, especially in high school, getting that leadoff guy on is so important. It just makes things happen. Like I said, now you can put the ball in play, whether it's bunts or.
It puts the defense on their toes. That's interesting. Jake Ruxter running for Vanesco.
Yeah, so like I say, assume that Vanesco's going to play the whole game at first, so they can pinch run Rusher for him, and then they can re-enter. Vanesco in, and he'll be fine. So I think Coach Byland's got to pick his spots because you can't obviously keep doing that in the entire game. And now Rusher's tied to the position at first base; he can't be subbed in for anybody else, and Vanesco is going to be subbed back in for him. But
Peacock's going to fly that one into shallow right field. Right fielder's under it, and he's got it. That'll be 1 out.
But yeah, like I said, with first runner on, figures as good of opportunity as any to try and steal a run by, pinch running for Vanesco.
Could be also, just saving the energy. The less he has to work now, the better, since you're likely going to see him, if the Hermits are able to finish this game off, you're going to see him pitch on Thursday. Really, no doubt there.
Yeah.
Bryce Oliver now for his second at-bat. He struck out his first time. Chance to extend the Hermits' lead here if he's able to put something in play. First show's bunt, and he's able to get it down. Pops it up, but it will get down.
Drops.
Nice try and that will be a hit. Good effort there by Ornsby, the pitcher, but Oliver got a little fortunate there. He popped it up, but that's a single for him.
I wouldn't call it a textbook bunt, but it was. Like I said, it's a game of inches. It lands right in front of Ornsby, who laid out, did best as he could. It just landed in the perfect spot.
Yeah.
Rusher does a good job of kind of reading it, because if he was too close to first base, assuming that he was going to get there, then he'd probably get thrown out at second. But it's a good job of base running by Rusher to get to second, and the Hermits get a fortunate break right there.
Josiah Ragsdale back up now. He had that infield single in his first at bat. That really started off that rally back in the 3rd inning. First pitch to him, and for strike 1. Hermits, good chance to extend their lead here. Runners on first and second.
Yeah, it'd be tough to turn 2 here if you're Paul Six, with Oliver on first and Ragsdale at the plate.
As Ragsdale tries to bunt there, but he fouls it off. It'll be a 0-2 count now, so he's likely swinging on this one. But you have seen the Hermits play a lot of that small ball, a lot of bunting, stealing the bases. They've done a good job at that. Sometimes these runs aren't pretty, but
the
run is a run. Yeah, exactly. Of course, then you have Ryan Weingartner shooting one deep in the left field, but you don't see that as often as you see these shallow little base hits.
Not everybody's Ryan Weingartner. You got to make runs up and down the lineup.
0-2 count to Ragsdale. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one off out of play.
Yeah, good job there, fouling it off, staying alive. Curveball starting to dip a little towards the dirt, but good job there by Ragsdale to stay alive.
He's really done a great job so far in that 9-hole, I think. Hitting .333 in the year.
He's played a good defensive right field, too.
Mm-hmm. He's able to cover a lot of ground, a lot of speed there. You know, right field, it's a tricky play. You know, you think, like, it's a tricky position as you get a little older because that ball moves around a lot. It curves a lot when you hit that into right field, especially with a righty.
Yeah, I guess the speed will be reduced if Hughes is able to come back and win. Whichever team goes there, they got a short right field porch. So it'll be interesting whichever right fielder would end up there.
As Ragsdale is going to fly that one into shallow left field. It's going to get down. But Ruxer stayed, but it's a bad throw. Ruxer will stay at third. Another throwing error by the Eagles as the bases are now loaded. Fortunate bounce there, so Ruxer will stay at third.
Yeah, Ruxer, kind of an unenviable spot. You know, I mean, I thought the left fielder was going to be able to catch that off the bat, so he had to kind of sit and wait. And as it drops right in front of him, you know, I mean, if he makes a catch, you don't want to be too far from second, and if he doesn't make the catch, you can't be too far from third, especially how shallow that ball was. So, with a good throw, they got him. Hermits got a little lucky that one sailed over, and now they got bases loaded with only one out.
Another one of those hits that just kind of put in the perfect position. You know, Ragsdale 2 for 2 now in the game. As looks like the Politics coach will be talking it over with his pitcher.
Yeah, you wonder if they're going to make a change. But like I said, he's not pitching bad. It's honestly...
Yeah, it's kind of been unfortunate. He's kind of, you know, more bad luck.
Couple seeing eye hits, like when the infield was in, the bloop single.
Yeah, his fielders haven't helped him too much.
Bunt, Oliver's bunt, a couple errors that kind of went against him. So, I mean, he pitched well. It's just some breaks didn't fall his way.
Yeah, it looks like they will keep Ornsby on the mound, yeah. I saw they had somebody warming up there last inning.
Yeah, whether or not he's pitching well, he's up to 69 pitches. It's a, like I said, 90-degree day. They might be making a move, you know, irregardless.
All right, Taylor back up now for his third at bat as that one is outside for ball one. Bases loaded with one out here in the fourth inning. Swing and a miss there as the catcher, almost gets Ragsdale.
Yeah.
Sleeping there at first base. Got to be careful. You don't expect that when the bases are loaded, but.
I said the Hermits love to use that play sometimes too. Try and keep, catch them napping. Throw behind the runner at first.
This pitch, off speed, fouled off by Taylor. It'll be a 1-2 count now.
Like I said, bases loaded, one out. You just got to put it in play. Paul sixth with looks like the corner's in.
Yep.
Middle infield, a double play depth.
Outside for ball two. Catcher thinks about throwing back again, but Ragsdale's not going to risk it again. Looks like he got back pretty quickly. Bases loaded for Taylor. Perfect opportunity here to extend this lead. Hornsby in the windup. Here's the pitch. Off speed. Taylor fouls it off. Out of play. Looks like Hornsby back in that windup. No need to be in the stretch when bases are loaded.
Yeah, when the bases are loaded, just do whatever you're in comfortable.
Yeah. Corner's in. 2-2 count. Taylor fouls that one off again. He's been a battle so far. Of course, we know Taylor, not an easy guy to strike out. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. As Taylor's going to shoot that one into center field. It's deep.
Should get a
Rusher
run.
will tag up. And he will get in. RBI, sac fly there for Ryan Taylor. Works exactly how the Hermits wanted it to. Their score now is 5-0.
Yeah, I mean, he did his job. Like I said, just got to put the ball in play. There's one out. Go get an extra run. So, great job there by Taylor to just, do what needs to be done, get the fly ball to center field, and Hermits now lead 5-0.
It's a good throw there by the center fielder. I thought it could have been a coast play for a second, but he was just a little too deep. Austin Sofran back up now. That first pitch in for a strike. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Low for ball one. Still nobody warming up in the Hermits bullpen, so we will see Ryan Weingartner go another inning.
Yeah, just 78 pitches, just shy under 80. Like I said, you can go to 110, so at least Hermits are hoping for at least one more inning out of him. 2 would be perfect.
Ideal.
Especially if they can get a couple more runs here. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I know you probably, we're thinking piggyback Gaines is the second pitcher in this game, but if Hermits are able to get another couple runs without letting up any, you could go
probably
to
throw one of your younger guys, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach, they have full confidence in your Furies and Lavares. They're not as proven as your Weingartners and Gaineses, so you can go to them and maybe save the arms a little bit.
Well, big difference between throwing in a sophomore or a junior, you know. Of course, all these guys missed last year, so a lot of the juniors are new to varsity. As Sofran is hit by a pitch, takes one to the chest there. But that will blow the bases once again.
I mean, this is basically what you want if you're the Hermits. Chance to blow the game wide open with your best hitter at the plate, bases loaded, nowhere to put him. There is 2 outs.
Sofran taking one for the team there. He didn't even really turn his back. He kind of just took that one in the chest, it looked like. But the arm looks to be okay, so that's a good sign. Salvadio run for him at first.
Yeah, I'm sure Sofran will be fine. Rub some dirt in it.
Yeah, you're
ready to go in the top of the inning.
He's a catcher, so he's probably used to it. Those catchers, they're pretty relentless.
Yeah, taking a lot of foul tips off of off the body.
Full count now for Weingartner. 2 outs in the inning. He had that RBI double his last at bat. And he will pop that one up. Catcher's trying to get to it, but it will go out of play. I could have caught that.
Yeah, I was worried it was going to land on some of our equipment.
Everybody behind us started looking away. 0-1 count out of Weingartner. Here's the pitch. High and outside for ball 1. Salvati gets back into first. We've seen the catcher for the Eagles. Fifas, he's thrown back a couple times so far. Just keeping the Hermits hitters on their toes. Hermits base runners, excuse me. 1-1 count now to Weingartner. Hornsby will step off. His pitch count up to 82 now. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 2. Good place discipline from the Hermits as well. Not swinging anything they don't need to.
Yeah, heading the count. I expect Weingartner to, pick his pitch and only swing if it's the one he's looking for.
As that one's also outside for ball 3. High throw there by the catcher. Good jump by the first baseman, able to catch that one. That could have been a disaster.
He's trying to steal an out, but yeah, the more times he throws over there, the more likely he's going to, airmail one into right field.
Yeah, that could have been a disaster there if that didn't. The first baseman, they grabbed that one. But full count now to Weingartner. Ball 4. Weingartner walks. That scores a run. Oliver will score. And the Hermits now winning 6-0.
Like I said, there's nowhere to put him. You got to throw him a strike. So now it's the same thing for McKenzie. Another mound visit for Paul 6.
Yeah, that will probably be it here for John Ornsby. Paul the 6th coach, Gary Sarno, coming in to talk to him.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll do it for him, yeah.
We'll see who they bring in, and then we'll probably head to commercial.
Looks like they will be bringing in number 23, Albert Thompson, to throw. That's the guy running out to the mound, so I'm going to assume it's him.
Yeah, and I think
No, it won't be Thompson. Looks like it'll be...
Oh, Juckett coming in.
Yeah, it's going to be number 26, Sam Juckett, coming in.
Although he's probably coming in for another position because he's coming in from third base. Yeah, so he was just run. Juckett was just heading into the dugout to get another glove. But.
Yeah. So that we'll have a pitching change here in Richland. Sam Juckett coming in to throw for the Eagles. Hermits now up 6-0, looking to extend their lead. We'll be right back.
Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota of Vineland, family owned and operated for over 30 years. We have the cars and trucks you need at the price you want. Toyota.
We're back here in the bottom of the fourth. We set a pitching change for the Paul VI Eagles. Sam Juckett coming in to throw for them. So far this year, he's had 19 innings pitched, 5 earned runs, 10 hits, 21 strikeouts, and 5 walks. He did pitch an inning against Donovan Catholic back on Saturday in the second round, where he did not allow a run with 2 strikeouts.
Yeah, so he's coming into a tough spot. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Hermits cleanup hitter at the plate.
Looks like the umpire's having a conversation with the coaches. Not sure what it's about.
Not sure what about. Looks like it's with the Paul VI coach, and Coach Bailon wants to come in and get clarification. But, yeah, I think I have an update from the lacrosse game. I believe it was a weather update because it looks like they're in warm-ups now, getting ready to play. So they were supposed to start at 4:30, but weather has kind of pushed that game back because there's some thunderstorms up in North Jersey.
Now pitching for Paul VI. Number 26, Sam Juckett. Come on, bro.
Brody McKenzie now out for the Hermits, as he's going to shoot that one into shallow right field. It's going to get down. Ragsdale will score, and so will Salvati. 2 runs, 2 RBI single for Brody McKenzie. And the Hermits are now up 8-0.
Yeah, I mean, it was, like I said, just put it in play. Good things will happen. Is a just landed, soft single right over the second baseman's head. But because there was 2 outs, Salvati was running on contact, and he was able to score. I mean, another scenario where he's got to make sure that drops in. He probably just, we're sitting here with the bases loaded, but he ran on contact, and now the Hermits are up 8-0. And
yeah, this game changed pretty quickly. Now it's looking like Hermits not going to have any problems finishing this one off.
7 runs in the last 2 innings for the Hermits there.
Near eyes up now. Fouls that first pitch off. Great chance to here score a couple more runs. McKenzie at first. It's Dorsey at third. He's running for Sofran. Actually, no, Weingartner. Excuse me. He's running for Weingartner.
I believe Salvati.
Yeah, Salvati was running for Sofran. Yeah. Near eye hits that one deep, but foul. That would have been gone if it was a little over.
Yeah, I mean, that's that power we're talking about when Nearey's at the plate. Like I said, he's probably the biggest power threat on the Hermits roster, maybe Weingartner, more so, but straighten that one out just a little bit.
He wants that one back. Yeah, 1-2 count now to Neareye. Juckett just happy to get that ball back. Have to be a little careful throwing one down the middle of the plate again. 1-2, here's the pitch. Called, strike 3. Neareye goes down looking. And that'll end the inning here. Paul VI gets out of this one, but more damage is done. The Hermits score 4 runs here in the 4th inning, up 8-0 now. This is looking tough for the PVI to make a comeback. We'll see what they can do in the top of the 5th. We'll be back.
Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you. He knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud of the selection and the service that we provide. Family business. Myself and my wife wait on 90% of the customers who walk in the door. So you're going to get somebody who's going to help you, who knows something about the floor covering business. But we specialize in carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, area rugs, and a service. When we stock a lot of rolls of carpet, buying from the roll as a customer, you save money. I am very proud to own Richland Carpet, and I am very proud.
We're back here for the top of the fifth in Richland. I'm Jimmy Bachman alongside Coach Tom Bermel. Hermits, another big inning there, putting up 4 runs. Now we're up 8-0 in the semifinals. Looking to advance here if they want to pull this win off.
Yeah, Hornsby now the center fielder after the pitching change. But yeah, I mean, you never want to talk too much like this, but the Hermits are they're up 8. If you can end this game early,
that's ideal.
You're gonna, like I said, we were talking about saving arms for Thursday. Then you're only going to lose Weingartner.
Yeah, Weingartner's pitch count at the 80 now after that one. 2-0 count now to Ormsby. That one's in for strike 1.
Actually, looks like the Hermits, while we were expecting Gaines to get some action, since the Hermits are up 8-0, looks like they got Lavari in the mound. So that's like we said, how they might go to one of the younger guys if you get a big enough lead. You can see Fury or Lavari, who've been their sophomores, they've really been relying on.
As Hornsby's going to line that one to left field. Ooh, nice diving catch by Neareye. Neareye showing some athleticism there. Diving catch, and that'll be 1 out here. Thought that was going to get down, but, you know, I think Neareye, he got mad at me. We were talking about him not being too fast one game. You know, he complimented
now he's
after the game. You know, I'm not slow.
He might not have the agility, but he's fast.
Yeah.
Like he was on my freshman soccer team when I coached when he was obviously a freshman. And while he was the backup goalie, you know, not too much of a soccer player, he would just run by people. If we were up, we would put him in the game as a forward. And while he didn't necessarily have the technical skills to score too many, he was big and fast.
1-1 count now to number 13, Mike Lucarelli. As that one's outside for ball 2. As you said, Coach, yeah, it looks like LaMarco Lavari is warming up out in the bullpen. He went 2 innings. Actually, no, he went 1 inning, I believe, against Notre Dame, scoreless.
Yeah, was it 1 and change?
Yeah.
But he was,
no, Marco went 1, then CJ went, he struggled, and then Weingartner came in for the last 2, I think.
Yeah, because Lavari came in and he got out of a jam. I think it was when they took Vanesco out. There was a couple guys on. Lavari came in and got a couple strikeouts.
Ball 4 there. Lucarelli will walk with 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Looks like Weingartner. Coach Nay's going to go talk to Weingartner. Just trying to settle them down. I mean, you're the Hermits. You really want to get through this inning without anything else happening.
I was doing math in my head because if you hit 70 pitches, so Weingartner's got to sit 3 days. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah,
so obviously he can't pitch anyway unless there's some kind of rain situation. So obviously they're probably not talking about that. You know, I mean, the next milestone is 91. Once he hits 91 pitches, he's got to sit 4 days. But like I said, it probably doesn't really affect him too much. The only scenario that would come into play is if he, there was a rain out to push the South Jersey final a day back, and then you wanted to bring him in as a closer off of Vanesco. But I don't think they're worried about that here, because plus not everybody's arm is ready to do that. Plus they probably want to use him as shortstop in that game. You don't want his arm to hurt too much there. So looks like Coach Nay talked to him.
Yeah, it looks like Coach Bowers going to save. I mean, 99% chance Vanesco starts in that championship game, and then you have Gaines go after him. It's a perfect setup right there. Everything's falling into place.
And like I said earlier in the year, they had games more in that closer role, and they used him against Jackson Memorial Spirit, Gloucester Catholic, and he was the one that shut the door. So kind of flipping him back to that role here probably in the postseason.
2-0 count now to Declan Williams as that second pitch is just low and inside for ball 2.
Like I said, in his 2-0 count, you want to be aggressive. You have 8 runs to play with. Your defense has been playing well all day. Like I said, you just want to make sure you're throwing strikes.
Down the middle for strike 1 there. Nice pitch. Yeah, you know, I mean, it's hot out. Already up to 91 pitches. You got to think, you know.
Even if you were to give up a run, it's not the worst thing in the world. A couple hits here and there. Just throw strikes, get the outs, keep the game moving along.
As Williams will shoot that one
Yeah,
out of play deep into the woods. It'll be 2-2 count now. Someone's going to have fun trying to find that one, if they ever try to find that one.
Yeah, I wonder how many balls Coach Boylan loses in the woods in a given year.
2-2 count now to Williams. Yeah, call time. Still 2-2. Here's the pitch. And that one's going to be lined into left field. Williams has himself a single. And the Eagles now have runners on first and second.
Yeah, no reason that should change Weingarten's approach. He's been great all day. Even, you know, if that's the third hit he's given up, 2 of them have been kind of like, you know, the bloop in the right field and then the kind of seeing eye single through the middle. So, I mean, I'd say that's the first harder hit ball that he's given a hit up on. So, keep doing what he was doing. He's pitching great so far. You got a big lead.
That first pitch to Ryan Rumsey's in for strike 1. PVI looking to see if they can get a little life here as Rumsey fouls that one off for strike 2. You know, things starting to look a little bleak, but, you know, you never know. Momentum can swing.
So the update from Pensac, and it looks like they're going to the top of the 6th with Red Bank still leading 4-0.
Wow.
Panzini, the UVA commit for Red Bank Catholic, is dealing. He's got 10 strikeouts. So
that's an interesting thing right there. Is if he keeps pitching, you know,
whoever wins this game is going to be a little fortunate that if Red Bank wins, you don't have to face Panzini.
And of course, as Rumsey goes out looking there, if Red Bank does win, we'll have that game broadcasted here on Thursday. If Eustis comes back and wins, that'll be TBD on what we'll be doing with that.
Yep. Let's see if we can't sneak onto their campus if they end up coming back.
I'm all in. That pitch is high for ball 1 to Sam Juckett. Of course, pitching now, coming in for Ormsby. 1-0 count, 2 outs here. The top of the 5th. That one's
outside.
Yeah, just
maybe a little high, but just missed. Good pitch.
Yeah. 2-0 now to Juckett. Started this game off playing third base. Is that one? There you go. That one's down the middle for strike 1.
Like I said, good job being aggressive by Weingartner. Like I said, they haven't really been able to catch up to his fastball game. And I know he might think it's a little later. He's 100 pitches in. But even if this kid hits a home run right here, you're still up 5.
2-1. That one's a little low for ball 3. Weingartner's pitch count out to 101.
Yeah, this is going to be the last inning for him, you feel, no matter what. But he's still got 9 pitches to play with if he does not get this out here.
Yeah, he'll probably go one more batter, most likely.
Fouls it off. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure, but I think even if you hit 110 pitches, you can finish the batter. So, yeah, most likely, I mean, his full count here, most likely he's going to get one more batter if he's not able to get the last out of the inning here.
Yep, full count now to Juckett. Weingartner looking to get through his 5th inning of work. No runs allowed, only 3 hits. Here's the pitch. That one is popped up high, and it will be out of play.
Josh Dolson, the Rowdies, unable to make the play. He was going for it, though.
Yeah, he was close. Should have dove. Still full count now to Juckett.
Yeah, Junket
Excuse
doing
me, that's Matt Vance. Excuse me, it's not Junket. It's Matt Vance.
he's doing a good job of fouling him. Weingartner off, making him throw pitches. Got a full count. He's trying to work that walk as Weingartner steps off, looks the runner back to second.
I was looking at Junket warming up. It's Matt Vance at the plate. Excuse me. Swing and a miss. He got him. Weingartner gets himself another strikeout. 5 scoreless innings for him as the Hermits, if they're able to score 2 runs, finish this one off. But we'll
Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company dedicated to representing the international and domestic insurance markets. We are a group of individuals who created a world-class law firm and company through passion, purpose, and practice. We pride ourselves on providing consistent and extraordinary legal services to our clients from New Jersey to Pennsylvania to California and many places in between. Our goal is to become the most knowledgeable and respected law firm representing the insurance industry. This singular goal guides and defines all of our decisions. If you wish to join the Clark & Fox team, either as a client or member of our firm, please reach out to us. Welcome to Clark & Fox, a company.
We're back here for the bottom of the 5th. Hermits looking to finish this one off. They're able to score 2 runs, the 10-run rule. Jackson Vanesco is going to lead this inning off. Junkett still on the mound. First pitch to Vanesco is in for strike 1.
As the Hermits are in that territory, we could get the mercy rule.
Good start there, yep. Good start there. Vanesco hits that one hard into right field for a single.
So, yeah, if you get up 10 after, 4.5 innings, the game's over. So, I wouldn't say the walk-off run is at home plate, but the Hermits could end this here, like I said, and save all their pitchers for Thursday. Weingartner at 104 pitch count. You have to imagine he's not coming back out for the 6th.
Yeah, it will likely be Marco Lavari if they would need him. Jack Peacock up now. As that pitch is a little outside, but called strike 1. I won't count to Peacock. He's been very consistent at third base so far this year. He's had a couple nice games hitting-wise. Called strike 2 there to him. Another important leader for this team as a senior. It's a big season. A lot of these seniors lost last year, so they definitely want to make this one count. As Peacock's going to shoot that one to the right field. Right fielder's under it. He makes the catch. That'd be 1 out.
Yeah, hard hit ball. Just hit it right at the right fielder. Started to track in a little bit. Kind of misread it, but since it was hit right at him.
Bryce Oliver up now. He walked his last time. As that one is a little outside for ball. Excuse me, he singled last time, I believe. Why not so far in this inning? Vanesco at first. Here's the pitch. Down the middle for strike 2. One, two count. Here's the pitch. As that one is hit hard to first baseman. He's got one, but unable to turn 2. Oliver will run that one out at first. So it'll be 2 outs now. PVI is able to get the lead runner. As Josiah Ragsdale will come up to the plate. And he's going to shoot that one into shallow center field. That'll be another single for him. And the Hermits will have runners on first and second now. Trying to start a little 2-out rally here in the bottom of the 5th. Top of the lineup back up now. Ryan Taylor coming up for his 4th at bat of the game. We had a scores update a little earlier. Bishop Eustis still losing to Red Bank Catholic 4-0 in the 6th inning of that game. Of course, the winner of this will play the winner of that. It's a bad throw there on the pickoff there. Both runners are going to advance. Another throwing error by the Paul 6 defense. Hermits now have 2 runners in scoring position. Single here by Taylor will likely finish this one off as 10-run rule after 5 innings. Taylor's done a great job this entire year. Just do whatever the Hermits need him to do. He gets on base consistently. He's been a great leadoff hitter. And he will hit that one hard into left field. 1 runner will score. Ragsdale will be sent home. And the ball will hit him. But he will score, and that will do it here in Richland. The Hermits advance after winning the semifinals on a game-winning hit by Ryan Taylor that scores 2 runs. Paul the 6th season is over, and the Hermits will advance to the South Jersey Championship.
Yeah, I mean, they did what they need to do. They scored a lot of runs. They had 10 runs on 9 hits. Can't say much more. Ryan Warner goes to complete game now since they ended it a little early. Can't ask much more than that, and especially if Eustis is down. I mean, now you can kind of talk about it more openly. But the kid from Red Bank is dealing right now, so obviously the Hermits will say we'll play anybody anywhere, but you'd much rather be at home.
Oh, yeah. It
doesn't matter if it's Eustis. If it was Eustis, it's Eustis, but we'd much rather not have to travel.
Hopefully we'll get a big crowd here.
Yeah, have the comfort of home. So Hermits does a phenomenal job by Weingartner. The bats up and down the lineup coming alive. I know they went to sleep for 2 weeks later in the year, but they're hitting at the right time, and just got to win 2 more games.
Yeah, there's a lot of momentum. Just so impressive how this team, after a rough final stretch down the season, they're able to really rebound here, and they play 2 great games in this playoff so far. Able to beat a hot PVI team 10-0, an absolute blowout. And let's hope they can keep it up. Playing whoever they do play on Thursday. That's going to be a fun game. And, the Hermits, they're definitely, my favorite.
Yeah, and you figure they only used Weingartner today, so they can use whoever they need. Obviously, it's most likely going to be Vanesco coming in. But you have Gaines, you have Lavari, you have Fury. It should be a good one. And I got an update from Don Bosco. Can't tell how much time is in it, but in the first quarter, the Hermits are down just 2-1 to Don Bosco, so that should be a good one. But the Hermits are hanging tough. I know they started late again because of weather. But your lacrosse update is the Hermits are down 2-1 early. And we'll see if we can't get you one more update from Pennsauken before we go. Looks like bottom 6, 4-0. And then Kevin Minnick from NJ.com's tweet was, unless they can solve Shane Panzini, and soon, the top-ranked team is going down for the first time this season. So it looks like Panzini's pitching to Gem. Again, the Hermits are going to catch a break there because Red Bank threw Panzini against Eustis, number 1 team in the state, deservedly so. They've been the best team in the state all year. But they threw Panzini because obviously you can worry about St. Augustine once you get to that South Jersey final. And so they threw Panzini against Eustis. If they win, the Hermits don't have to face Panzini. It's setting up for a decent chance for the Hermits to go to their 5th straight state championship. Now, I mean, it's a huge task. You got to beat whoever they play, whether it's Red Bank or Eustis, is going to be extremely tough. But in baseball, like we were saying, how anybody can lose on a given day. It's easier for an underdog to win in baseball. The Hermits have been to 4 straight state championships. Had a decent chance to go last year if COVID didn't hit, and then they're in a South Jersey final again. Credit to Coach Bailone and this team.
Just a great team, a great program so far in these last couple of years, and we'll be excited for that game. Like we said earlier, if Red Bank Catholic is able to hold that game off, this game will be here, streamed on the Hermits Broadcasting on Thursday at 4 o'clock, I assume, correct?
Yeah, most likely. Sometimes there's some changes. If someone has a graduation or whatever it is, sometimes you adjust the time. But unless there's any conflicts with either Red Bank or Eustis, then that game will be at 4 o'clock on Thursday. And obviously weather, I know it's a little iffy the next couple days.
And, of course, if Bishop Eustis is able to come back, that'll be to be decided whether or not we'll be streaming that or not. But you'll be able to check that and the times for that on any of our social media platforms. But once again, the Hermits able to finish this game off here, a 10-0 win against Paul VI in the semifinals of the South Jersey playoffs. We thank you for watching. I'm Jimmy Bachman alongside Coach Tom Ramel. The Hermits will be back next time to try to finish this off as be South Jersey champions. We thank you for watching. Go Hermits.